Going live. We're live. Hello, Wanderers.
Happy Monday, which is a little bit different than our normal lives.
Let me just kick things off by saying that we are using Starlink for the very first time. So if this live stream breaks up at all, please let us know. Again, we're using Starlink for the very first time, as well as introducing the world to little baby Dash.
Say hi, baby Dash. So y'all will have to forgive him. He's a little bit milk drunk right now, but he's really excited to hang out with y'all.
On the way, yeah.
So it is Golly Jeepers. Okay, today is May 23rd, and we expected Dash's guest date to be May 27th. So he joined us on May 14th, which was
early.
2 weeks earlier than what we had originally thought. So it's been a little bit crazy around here, but in the very, very best of ways. So we're really excited to get to hang out with you guys tonight because it's been too long.
And I think technically, like we titled this, he's the world's youngest RVer, because unless you literally had your baby in the RV the last few days, this is the world's youngest RVer right here. Yay!
Oh my goodness.
Now, we have no idea how this is going to go, obviously, because we've done plenty of live streams, but never with a newborn. Literally, like 1 week old. So we're just sort of winging it.
A week and 2 days.
A week and 2 days. Yeah. So we're just sort of winging it. If he decides to go cray and we have to end it, you'll know why. Apparently babies are unpredictable. That's what we've heard.
But so far, we feel like we have hit the baby lottery because Dash is like the unicorn baby. He basically just eats, sleeps, poops, and cries a little bit. It's very rare. He's really, really chill. So we've been getting good rest.
Yes.
Only having to get up like couple times a night and just to feed him and then let him go back to sleep.
He's been so good.
He's wonderful.
He's loving life. Hello to Paul, Kyle, Steven, Andrew. Oh gosh, Jessica, what's baggers? Guys, Bill and Olivia, welcome. Susan, hello, Ketsy, chiming in. Oh my gosh, look at all of you. Miss Sharon Blake from Jamaica, man. All of you wonderful people. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're so excited to introduce you to little baby Dash Wilder.
He has a very, very cute onesie on that says Happy Camper, but he was born at 7 pounds, 2 ounces, and we've lost about 6% of our body weight. We're working on gaining that back. But even his newborn clothes are so big on him. So it's so hard to see it. Oh, goodness, Dash, I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry. But it's so cute. So if you're on Facebook with us or Instagram, you can see it there. So it's very cute, though.
It has been so much fun. We are not sleep deprived at all. No, we've been. No, I'm joking.
So this
my eyes
is a
are
good
bloodshot.
question.
My eyes are bloodshot.
Love the name. Is there a meaning to the middle name? This is actually a really funny story. So if you guys have been following our story, I ran the New York City Marathon 3 months pregnant with baby Dash.
So to answer Kyle's question, when we run his first marathon, well, Kyle, I mean, he technically already has.
Technically, this
he was
is real.
Still in the womb, Kyle. So,
but because I ran that, and then also a couple other races where I ran personal bests.
You did.
Daniel was looking at baby lists and found the name Dash and was like, "This is the greatest name ever." But what my problem was with the name Dash was that it kind of sounded like a nickname. So it needed like a strong middle name to help like bring it all together.
It did.
And so we had a lot of ideas about middle names. A lot were like family focused or like that run in our family, but nothing really sounded right.
Nothing that went with Dash.
And so Daniel Googled, I'm not kidding.
Well, travel names, right? We went down the list. We spent like 6 months with this baby name. Like literally, it wasn't like an overnight thing. Like we literally spent 3 to 6 months. Easily.
Oh, sure.
We went through like everything. Because
the best part about it was that Daniel Googled badass boy names. No joke. And on the list was Wilder. And considering that we wanted something that was like adventurous and fun, we were like, okay, I can really get down with Dash Wilder. That sounds great. You guys can't see us because it looks.
You guys still
weird.
see us? If we are breaking up, please let us know right now, because we're, like we mentioned, we're using Starlink for the first time. And so the question from Bill and Livia is, Daniel, how many diapers a day, sir? So going into this, oh my goodness, I would have guessed like maybe like 1 or 2 diapers a day.
I think you guessed that 200 diapers would last 3 months at our baby shower.
I mean, it was a long time, but literally, I did not expect babies to go through diapers. Like, they're just like pooping machines. It's like bam, 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 diaper, diaper. I have no idea where it all comes from, but literally, it's just like repeat fire with the diapers. 7
to 10.
7 to 10 a day?
It's probably a pretty good guess. But to a question that was just asked, has Daniel changed a diaper yet?
Man, it's have we changed a diaper yet? I have not.
Daniel has been like watching from the sidelines so that he can learn.
Tammy is saying that we're breaking up a little bit on Facebook, so if we are, please comment and let us know, because we're not sure. Okay, so Starlink is a little wonky. It cut out. You're back now. Okay, so satellite internet. I guess that's what we can all expect from satellite internet. We're literally set it up this afternoon, and we're shooting this live stream with Starlink for the first time. So yeah, we're currently running AT&T, Starlink, and Verizon, but that is a story for another day. Okay, yep, a little breakage happening. Okay, so we're just gonna switch over to, well, let's see, breaking up a little. Okay, a little bit. Okay, yeah, Mr. Naltzer, yes, he is almost ready to join the mullet club. What do you think? Like a little trim, little trim around the sides here. He could be rocking the mullet. He could be totally rocking the mullet.
We're not doing a baby mullet. It's not going to be a thing.
Yay! Mullet, mullet, mullet.
No.
Baby mullet.
No.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Ask us questions. We want to know all of your questions. Oh, they're coming in. Okay. So any plans for Bambi as a tag along nursery? Man, Mr. Cleghorn, that would be amazing. Or it could double as a mother-in-law suite, because if
having
we could,
help is a thing.
Having help is a thing. If we could tag a little Bambi along for grandma, that would be amazing. And no joke, like Lauren even Googled it to see if it was even possible. It's not, just so you know, but that's a real thing. Ask us questions. We're here to answer all your silly. But yeah, he got my hair. So that's a win. But besides that, I think I mentioned this before in one of the previous live streams. I was hoping that he would get like a majority of his mother's like good looks, and he did. So we hit the hair lottery. I think he got daddy's like hair. He's got a lot of hair for baby. But yeah. So far he's not rocking tan. So
I'm still keeping my fingers crossed that his melanin will come in and it will be a little bit more tan than me, at least.
Yeah. Here. Okay. So Gloria's asking, how is he sleeping at night?
Amazing. So what we're doing right now is he's usually like feeding around 11 o'clock, and then he gets up one time in the middle of the night. I'm a really early morning person anyway. So I just wait until he wakes me up, as long as that's like within a 3 to 4 hour window. And then we get up around 7 o'clock and do our thing. So we've been actually getting pretty decent like sleep, which has been something we did not expect.
It has been.
I feel really good.
It's been so awesome. And let's see here. Oh, wait. Hold on. Mr. Slap. Diaper fun. That's what we're talking about.
I love it.
Jeff, thank you so much for the super chat. Baby's first super chat. And yes, as much as I would love some running shoes, we're going to need a lot of diapers. So yes, thank you for the diaper fund. I love diapers. I crush a lot of diapers every month. Oh man. Okay, so beyond the diaper fund, we've got Mr. Null coming in with the university fund.
Yep, that's a real thing too.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Y'all are so
You guys-
awesome.
University fund.
I mean, gotta start sometime.
Apparently
soon.
babies cost a lot of money to raise.
Oh goodness.
That is so much. We genuinely
Appreciate you.
literally from the bottom of our hearts. Okay, I'm gonna leave that up for just a minute. Oh, can we see his nursery? Well, so far here I can move the camera.
Part of it now.
You're seeing part of it now. So we're turning the camera. We're doing a panel here. You're getting a like live viewing here. That's it. He's got the baby bed. So if you're watching Starlink, getting some broken internet here, but yeah, I know that we've got the baby bed here, and that's about it. Couple of toys in the background. We've got some diapers and stuff above us right here as well. Here, let me give you a pano shot here so you guys can see. This is what live stream's all about here. So here you go. Check it out. That's all the baby stuff. So we've got like some blankets, onesies, clothing. Back again. Okay, we're back. Okay, Starlink, man, not our friends tonight, Starlink. Okay, so we've got all the baby stuff above us, but let me bring up something that I think is absolutely disgusting. And if you're a parent, you've seen this before. It's called the nose Frida. So apparently if they get like real snotty, I'm gonna show you, look at this. Can you see that? That is disgusting. Okay. This is literally called the snot sucker. So if your baby has like a bunch of snot in its nose, you're supposed to use this like a straw.
Daniel's really grossed out by this.
I might throw up if I actually did that. So, but this is the #1 rated thing for like babies with like congestion.
So we've had a couple questions like Miss Elizabeth. Click on that one.
Yeah. Oh, Elizabeth. Oh, this is a really good one right here. Okay.
So thankfully, no, I am breastfeeding exclusively.
Yeah.
But the baby formula shortage thing is obviously a big deal. I'm hoping that in the next couple months is things kind of, or maybe not even the next couple months, in the next couple of weeks is my milk comes in and all that good stuff that I'm actually able to donate. So if that's like one of the things that's on my list of things to do in the very near future, because it is definitely a really big deal.
Oh my gosh, Gloria,
super
Orsinger.
sticker. Oh, Gloria, thank you.
Seriously.
Aw. If Baby Dash was not so milk drunk, he would be really excited.
Thank you,
give you a smile.
I appreciate you.
He's making itty bitty dinosaur noises.
I appreciate you. Thank you for the super sticker.
Oh.
He is making like little like grunting noises over here.
We call them baby dinosaur noises because it's a real thing.
He's either a baby dinosaur or he's like a squeaky toy. So if you're like a dog toy and it squeaks like squeak, 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 like that's what he sounds like, no doubt. Seriously, the snot sucker. Snot sucker. Right? Isn't that weird? Oh man, so weird. And oh my gosh, okay, of course, we are now free to roam the country again, which we're so excited about. I mean, we're smiling for lots of reasons. We're smiling because obviously Baby Dash is here, but Baby Dash is made to wander, and so are Mommy and Daddy. So we've been in the same spot.
Well, and if you guys hadn't seen part of our story around Baby Dash's arrival, we ended up getting stuck here in Florida when we found out I had complete placenta previa, which had all sorts of scary health conditions and issues, but it got cleared up literally on Thursday, the day before my water broke for Mr. Dash, that cleared me for a natural unmedicated childbirth. So it seems like this little guy tends to be a little bit last minute, but in the best of ways, because it turned out being perfect, which was wonderful. But that means that, yes, now that Dash is here, it means we get to start traveling again, which we're so excited about. We're going to be here in the Tampa Bay area until the beginning of July. So that we can get all of baby Dash's
vaccinations and
like
stuff, right?
regular appointments taken care of, because there are a bunch of those in the first 2 months. But then we are headed up north, and we are going straight to Maine for the Airstream International Rally at the end of July. So we are so excited about getting back on the road.
Lindsay from Facebook asked, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling so good. There are so many complications that are possible with pregnancy and delivery, but my natural birth turned out basically perfect. I had to get a couple of stitches because I had a little bit of slight tearing, but other than that, like, it went really, really smooth. So my recovery has been really quick. I mean, still working on it, obviously. I'm not going to be starting my marathon training for a couple of weeks from now. If Daniel had it his way, it would be a lot of weeks from now. But overall, I feel really, really good.
Yes. And Red asked, how much did baby weigh?
So baby weighed 7.2 pounds when he was born, and he was 21.5 inches. So he has really long arms and legs, which is so funny. All of the doctors and nurses were like, he has huge hands and feet. He's going to be so tall. Me and Daniel are like totally normal height, like perfectly average. So we shall see.
And Mr. Null, if we're going to be close to you in Maine, we're going to be up in the Northeast for a while. So if there's a way we can rendezvous up there, we should definitely do that. That goes for anybody in the East. We're headed up there pretty soon. So Susan asks, has a family met him?
Yes. So both of our parents were able to come to the hospital and get to meet baby Dash. So that was really, really wonderful. And thank you, Nancy, for the super sticker. You are so sweet.
That is all diaper fund money. Seriously. I had no idea a baby went through this many diapers. I seriously didn't. At the baby shower, I guessed like a horrifically low number. I just figured like underwear, baby just wears a diaper like all day, but apparently that's the case.
No, you've learned from that, haven't you, honey?
I was oblivious to babies, and to be 100% honest with you, Dash is the first baby I've ever held in my entire life. I was always afraid to hold babies because they're like, I just felt like they were like glass. I don't know. I was always afraid to drop a baby. So,
well, you got a full like tutorial from our doula D, which was amazing. True. She like gave you the full 411 on how to hold a baby. So you're feeling pretty confident now, right?
Yeah, I feel a lot better about holding a baby now. Yeah, which is a good thing. Gosh. Okay, Carla and Ken, you're saying your daughter's running in Berlin. That's cool. And London. Okay.
I love that. You've done the Berlin Marathon.
I've done the Berlin Marathon, but not London. We're hoping to do that soon. But we are doing the Chicago Marathon later this year. So if you guys are in Chicago, we're doing the marathon, both of us. And Grandma's coming to watch baby Dash while we run. And then we're going to Disney in January. Yeah. So that's going to be so awesome. Oh man,
Jessica and Jamie, y'all are so sweet. More diaper fund money. I mean, you could always switch to cloth diapers. I really tried to talk Daniel into that, which isn't as scary as you think. It would be pretty hard with traveling. You guys are glowing. Hello, Dash. So lovely to meet you.
Oh, cloth diapers say, Jessica, you can come change the cloth diapers. Daddy wants disposable.
I tried to do the best of both worlds and do like a all organic, like eco-friendly disposable diaper. Whether or not that's real or not, who knows? But thank you, y'all are awesome.
Seriously, thank you so much.
Baby Dash cannot wait to meet y'all.
Yeah. Oh, Steph, thank you so much.
Oh, I have a registered kindergartner for the fall. Oh, I know. I can't even begin to think about that. My mom, we were talking to her earlier today, and she's like, I think he's gotten bigger in the last couple days. And I'm like, no, I don't want him. I mean, I want him to get bigger, obviously, but like, he's so little and so sweet.
Jessica's saying she doesn't change diapers. She has dogs for a reason. Fair. That's true. Yeah. Totally get it. Oh my goodness. yeah, so ask some questions, and we're here to answer all of your questions.
Well, how are you feeling about dad life?
I am feeling like I'm tired. You guys see us energetic, but I'm totally tired.
I feel like
I'm totally exhausted right
I feel
now.
like you're always more tired than I am.
I know, seriously.
Breaking up your sleep in the middle of the night is not working.
I know, like I was so good with sleeping straight through the night, and I wake up and I'm solid. But the getting up, every 3 hours, it takes me a while to go back to sleep. Whereas Lauren, her head hits a pillow and she's out instantly. Totally out. Oh man. Oh, now there is a fund we can support. Mr. Cohen, who has a little one on the way of your own. We're so excited to see your little one join the world too. So that's cool. Another Airstream baby coming soon. Ben, I forgot to even ask you if you're going to the Airstream rally. I know you didn't go last year, but man, let's see. Okay, so how'd you feel the first time you carried him? Oh man.
So one of the things that was great about the hospital that we were at, they do skin-to-skin contact as soon as the baby is born. So I got to hold him for an hour or two before they transferred us to a mom baby room, which was amazing. It might be the most wonderful feeling ever to feel your child lay on your chest and be there and be real, which is epic.
Yeah.
What about you, Dee?
I've cried a lot the last week. I think all of it is just so emotional. Everybody says that when you're holding your little bundle of joy, everything changes, and I think for me it definitely did. It just puts everything into perspective, Man, I was a hot mess when he came out. I mean, it was just so much emotion.
Oh man, Malia asks a really funny question.
Yeah.
Lauren, how did Daniel do when your water broke? So, Friday afternoon, at about lunchtime, I was literally getting our Indian leftover food out of the oven, when my water broke. And obviously we weren't expecting it. I had a very clear picture that statistically I would probably go past the 40-week mark as a first-time mom.
Yeah.
And so at first I was like, oh my gosh, I just peed on myself.
And she showed me, and I just went, my face went white.
Each other, and I think I said, Daniel, I think I need for you to Google that.
It didn't take a lot of Googling because you typically don't pee yourself. I mean, at least I don't think you do.
No.
But her water broke, and
well, and so
I panicked.
When my water broke, my contractions hadn't started yet, so I wasn't in labor, and so we had to wait for that to happen. And so it was Friday. I had a lot of work that I was trying to get done, and so I just cleaned up and sat down and continued getting my work done for the day, knowing that it was game at that point. And Daniel, on the other hand,
that was a lot for me to handle. Yeah, because she was
calm.
When you go to the hospital, there's an unofficial timer. You can't just stay in the hospital for a week, obviously.
And I wanted 0 interventions with my birth.
Right. So Lauren was being a
little bit hippie about it.
Exactly. And I was being a little, it's time to go. And she's like, not yet. I'm like, okay, how about now? And now is it time to go? She's like, not yet. We should wait a little bit longer. So it was very stressful for me.
He cleaned the whole Airstream from top to bottom.
I did.
Which was very convenient for when we came home.
It was nervous cleaning, I think. I cleaned with fury all night. I mean, seriously. It's such a weird thing to do. I guess I got panicked and started cleaning, But
thankfully, it was really good timing because my contractions didn't start until about midnight on Saturday.
Yeah.
So Daniel had enough time to clean the Airstream and kind of relax and chill in order to support me as we really tag teamed it together because there's no way I could have done that on my own. So he was an awesome support team member after he the Airstream.
Kyle, dad jokes, you know they're coming, man. I mean, I just have to cue some good dad jokes up, but you know they're coming. Marie asked about the sleeping arrangements. I mean, I think if Lauren could like sleep with him on her chest, she would. So to me, that's not a good idea. You all know why it's not a good idea, obviously, but
so we have a bassinet at the front of the Airstream. So we're all obviously like one big room.
And again, that's the bassinet right there. So it's like right in front of the couch, which works out really, really well.
And there's a snuggle me in there right now. That's just for storage purposes.
Yeah.
That is not in there, nor is any kind of like blankets or pillows or anything else in his bassinet when he actually goes to bed at night.
No, again, we keep all the supplies up there. Well, we're starting to put all the supplies up there right above it, the couch area here. This is a good question here. Are we taking some time off of work? We are fortunate in that we have an amazing team and we've been preparing for this for months. So we are taking some time off, some downtime, and we're very excited about that. I think the bonding part that needs to happen is so important, especially in the first few months.
And we're very blessed. One of the things that we've done with our small business is we have a 8-week parental leave built in for our team. And it's really important that, you take the time to bond with your little ones. And so we want to set a good example for our crew too.
Yeah, definitely. Christina Schmidt, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, again, like this is like the bed, but let me get a couple other things here. I think this is we've got a bunch of random stuff.
I mean, that's very true.
Yeah, what do we have here? Yeah.
I don't think anybody cares about my nursing stuff. That's not exciting.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, nursing has.
Yes, I am breastfeeding.
Oh yeah, that's true.
More boob stuff.
Is it? We got a lot of boob stuff here. Got a black and white baby book. High contrast stuff.
These already. Yeah, so sweet.
It's like
when we're changing his diaper, we put them down on like the bed or whatnot, and he just stares at them like
he's digging the high contrast stuff. And then we got this really cool like. What is this called? A changing mat? But it's like
flip it over. It's so cool.
There we go. Look at that. National Parks changing mat there. How awesome is that? Do you even know they made such a thing? It's got like all the parks, not all the parks, obviously, but a lot of the parks.
I think it has
all
the parks.
It does have. Yeah, okay. I stand corrected. It has all the parks. That is pretty legit there. So yeah, there's the nursery is kind of like, when you're 200 square feet, it's pretty a little
simplified.
Bit of everywhere too. We've, kind of limited it to certain spaces because mommy and daddy need some space for some stuff, but man.
Something like that.
Yeah. Is Dash too manly for flamingo booties? The answer is always no. Never. Yeah. And dad isn't too manly for flamingo booties. I would totally rock a pair.
We had some sad flamingo news lately.
We do have some sad flamingo news.
Lois and Clark have gone missing.
Our 2 flamingos have walked off from the front of our camper. They apparently they sprouted legs and walked off from our campsite. So
we thought we were planning on putting out a lost pet sign for Lois and Clark. But then baby Dash came and things got a little crazy. So we're going to have to adopt 2 new flamingos.
We're going to have to get 2 new flamingos. Yeah, ours have found a better home.
I don't know if it's a better home.
I don't know. We're learning. Starlink may not be the best for live streams. Lesson learned. So we do apologize about that. H. Shalom, did you save the part of the umbilical cord for DNA needed later? Yes, the cord blood banking. Yeah, so after the baby's like out, they can take some samples from the cord blood. They're supposed to be doing some amazing things with that, curing diseases, and we donated the placenta even. Yep. So
Yep.
probably TMI. I don't know, but that's what we did.
We've learned a lot through this experience. We had no idea that there were all sorts of things that you could do around having a baby.
Yeah. Let's see. You've got Tin Twinkie. Can you wash the baby in the sink?
So we actually really cool little
what is that thing?
It's in the shower.
Okay.
Is where I'm storing it.
Yeah.
But it's this cool little tub that it folds
like
flat. But folds up into the sink so that you can wash baby in the sink.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool. So we were just this afternoon still kind of setting up the Airstream and bringing all Baby Dash's stuff here because we originally had it stored at my mom and dad's house here in St. Pete. And so we brought that in today and checked it out. It works great. We didn't bathe Dash yet. But we will soon. So stay tuned. We'll pretty soon. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I love how it's just easily storable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, being flat and all.
Real.
Yeah. Oh, so Eileen's go camping. You and Snow Dogs go camping. Yes, because we have not seen the Snow Dog's new puppy, and we are obsessed.
Puppy, baby, what's better than that?
Baby, right? A new husky puppy. Dash would love to meet the new husky puppy.
Mm-hmm.
Little baby.
Yeah.
Little man. Yeah. You have to show him his maybe his.
I don't know if I can turn him around without waking him up.
No, we can try. Oh, there we go. Y'all have to see his shirt. Check this out. We got a special shirt just for the live stream here. Happy camper.
I'm not sure if he's gonna be happy with me for very long if I keep doing stuff like that, but
oh man, this is so much fun. This is so much more fun with a. I'm so excited about all of this. Connect to multiple sources like Starlink Wi-Fi at the same time. Brian, Wi-Fi Ranger lets you connect to multiple sources like Starlink Wi-Fi at the same time. And yeah. So we definitely need to do some updates to our internet setup here. Now we have Starlink, AT&T, Verizon.
Yeah.
We need like all the help with internet stuff, like getting all that set up. So, yeah. Lizanne from Facebook says, will you be at the national rally? We will be at the Airstream rally. We're coming back to Tampa in January for the Tampa RV show as well. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be super fun.
We're really, really excited about the Airstream. Oh, sorry, Dash. About the Airstream rally in Maine. Because it's going to be the first time. We're taking about a month to get up there. So we're leaving here at the beginning of July and coming up to Maine. And we've got all sorts of fun things planned after that. So we are going to be traveling a little bit slower. Goal is to be in one place, a couple weeks at a time. But we're taking the Airstream on her very first boat ride, which we're really excited. That's going to be fun.
Airstream on a boat.
And then there's so many cool places up north that we are going to be exploring. We can't wait to see Arcadia Park. And like all sorts of fun stuff. I
mean, just the Northeast in general. I mean, I was blown away with Michigan, honestly. When we got to northern Michigan, the Upper Peninsula, mind blowing. I had no idea that was all up there. It was so beautiful. All the waterfalls. Thank you again, Jessica, for taking us on a tour. But it was just incredible up there. So I'm excited to go to the Northeast. We're very excited to go to the Northeast.
Yep.
And then we'll be back to Florida for the winter. And then from there, we don't necessarily know. So, yeah. Okay. So, Steph, have we used a Binky pacifier yet? Binky girl. No. Nope.
We're trying to avoid them for now. At least until we get breastfeeding really, really good. So one of the things that happened this week is that when we took him to his first pediatrician appointment, they took a look at his lip and his tongue and found out that he had a level 3 tongue tie. So they went in and they lasered his little tongue and his lip.
That little part there.
To make it easier for the
His was too short, so he was having some difficulty. He was having difficulty nursing because of the frenulum, which is that little tendon there.
Yep. So
at the bottom of your tongue.
Now that he's had that, we've been working together to improve his sucking skills. And so we're staying away from the passies until we get really good at that. But
that's a weird way of putting it. But yeah,
it is true.
He sucks, but in a good way.
We're working on it. Yeah. We're working on it.
Yeah. Let's see. Just like our trailer, it's first boat ride. Okay, Paul, you just did that as well.
Oh, fun. We're really, really excited about it.
Yeah. Got Love Seven chiming in here. Maine will be wonderful, and we're so looking forward to seeing you and Cindy. So, and everybody else. I mean, I feel like when we're going back to the Airstream rally this time, we're going back to see friends. I mean, if you haven't been to a rally, like any rally, whether it's Airstream or another grain design, you make it up here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Need some help here, buddy. Elon.
Will you turn the air back on? I feel like it's getting warm in here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, yep. So we're really super excited about heading to Maine and all of our eastern or northeastern travels because we have a lot of time up there RVing yet. So it should be really, really fun. Bring home a lobster, Victoria. Yeah, absolutely. So that is one thing that we've been talking about. So Daniel and I are vegetarian, but I'm really tempted to give lobster a try.
Starlink. There we go. Yeah. Joanna's saying you had tongue tie at 31. So it can lead to speech impediment. That's a good one. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and Gloria, thank you so much. Yeah, it's we miss hanging out with you guys more than you can possibly know. What is he doing?
He's yawning.
That is a yawn, man. I think Daddy yawns like all day because he's just so tired. This has been amazing.
So
what is this? You want to try last video? You want to try moose in Alaska? Oh, moose in Alaska.
No.
Woo! I want to photograph some moose in Alaska.
But definitely not eat them.
Definitely
not eat them.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like seafood just isn't that big of a stretch for me.
That's so
I would
true.
definitely eat Alaskan king crab again. I mean, we went to Alaska before we were vegetarian. I freaking loved Alaskan king crab.
We friendly baby gear include. Oh man, here's an idea. Make a presentation for YouTube. The rally RV friendly baby gear, including sponsored, dash tested, and approved.
I mean, with Daniel's research skills, we definitely feel like we have acquired some pretty amazing baby gear to making
that's so true.
Parent life easier.
Yeah, like we're an open book. Like we get offered a bunch of stuff, like from different brands, but we're all about like pursuing local businesses, so a lot of it is not local. So that's kind of been our thing. True. We turn down we don't feel like we want to like products or anything, it's like if we mention a product or somebody using it and because we believe in it, and that's pretty much it. We've been that way the whole way. So
this is true.
Yeah. So you're not going to see us like slinging products that we don't believe in. I think that's but crap. Yeah, that's just not who we are. Yeah. Kyle, yes, picking. Yeah, and speaking of babies on the way and Airstream babies on the way. Up there, we apologize. So baby friendly gear. And you asked earlier, like, what advice would we give to upcoming new parents?
I'm not sure we are qualified for that yet.
We're not. Yeah, because like everybody told us, make sure you get a lot of sleep before the baby's born, which we didn't do because he came 2 weeks early.
Are you opening your eyes to say hello to everybody? Maybe thinking about it.
Oh. There's no way of knowing whether he's going to keep these eyes, obviously, because all the babies have like bright eyes, but he has like super bright blue eyes, which we knew was a possibility because my mom has blue eyes and Lauren's family, plenty of blue and hazel. No, your eyes are like green, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm hazel eyes.
Yeah. So apparently the eye color will set in eventually, but for right now they're like vibrant blue, which is super cool. So we don't know.
I mean, everybody thinks that their new baby is so cute, but
I know. And Jessica from Facebook, look at that hair. I know. Look at all his hair. Look at all his hair. We just take a little bit off the sides here, like right here, just right here. Then we have like business in the front, party in the back.
No, we're not doing
Bam.
a baby mullet.
Done.
It's not a thing. We're not doing a baby mullet.
Oh man. So internet here. I will. Let's see here. I'm gonna try switching over. Come on. Okay, fingers crossed. Let us know if this is a better feed. We're on Verizon now. We just ditched Starlink. So if this looks better, if this feed looks better, let us know because we just switched over to Verizon. This is a good way of we're like battle testing these internet connections right now.
Truth.
Right? Jeff, yes, exactly.
You so got this.
You survived. Right.
I mean, I think so too.
Oh my goodness. Dawn, my cousin, chiming in.
Oh, hey, Dawn.
And I will no baby mullet, Bill. I thought we were friends. What do you mean no baby mullets?
No, baby doesn't need a mullet. Baby's hair is very cute the way it is.
Red's asking, nausea during pregnancy. Your mom had it when she was pregnant. Because her brother. Oh, okay. Because so your brother. So the hair nausea thing we've heard, and we've also heard the heartburn and nausea thing.
So I only had 1 or 2 weeks where I was a little bit nauseous, and while that was happening, I was also training for the New York City Marathon. So as long as I got up early enough and started running, I was fine and didn't have too much nausea. But on the other hand, towards like the 3rd trimester of my pregnancy, I didn't even know what heartburn was. I had never felt it before. And the first time I told Daniel, I'm like, Daniel, what is this? It feels like something is like coming up. And he's like, yeah, that's heartburn. And I was like, this is horrible. I was like, why do men put up with this? Like, why would you ever eat anything that would make this happen? So got to experience a little bit of that, which was a new experience. And I'm very, very thankful now that this full head of hair is out.
Yeah.
Heartburn seems to be gone.
That's true. Bill and Libby, yes. Starlink 0, Verizon 1. We're on Verizon right now, and Verizon is kicking Starlink's butt tonight. So
what do you do?
There you go. See? Oh, we've got a better feed now. So now we know Starlink for live streams.
Or at least the way we have it set up. I mean, to be fair, we did set it up today.
We did set it up today. But, I mean, like, it's supposed to be like plug and play.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh my goodness.
We love testing new solutions, so
yeah,
maybe it'll be a perfect fit, maybe it won't.
Jessica's asking if you're nursing.
Yes, I am absolutely nursing. So my goal is to breastfeed for at least a year, like you said, 9 months. So I have learned more about nursing in the last week and a half than I ever thought I would know. Yeah. But I will definitely ping you if I have questions come up, because that probably will be the case.
That's so true. We're shooting a review of Starlink, and this is definitely going in it. That's he just wants to say, I'm surprised he's still sleeping.
I know, he's just chilling.
Yeah, look at that.
He's really milk drunk. Like, really, really milk drunk.
He is milk drunk. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, plug in. Yeah, Starlink.
How it's feeling.
That's exactly it. And Bill, yeah, Starlink definitely has some issues with trees. It's really weird. You can actually see it on your phone when well, that's a weird thing, but for another day.
For another day.
And there's a vote for Baby Mohawk from Paul. So Paul, +1 there. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Right. Okay. This literally exactly what I told Lauren. 100%. Right? Like,
well, we've known
Baby Dash has Lauren's
ultrasounds that Baby Dash had my nose, because we thought that from the ultrasounds for sure.
That's so true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has my hair, I guess.
We shall see.
We shall see.
When he came out, obviously his hair was wet and it looked like it was curly. And the nurses were like, oh my gosh, he definitely has Dad's hair. And now he just has a lot of hair and it looks kind of light brown and kind of straight, which is a little confusing because that's kind of what my hair looks like if I didn't bleach it.
He's like a mini you.
He's like, he kind of is.
No, seriously. But, you know, yeah. Somehow, I contributed to this beautiful thing, and I don't know how, but there's at least 1% of my DNA in there somewhere. I don't know.
They say that as they grow up, you can see more of, like...
I'm okay with it. I mean, I think that he got the better genetics from mommy, so there you go.
You're silly.
Oh, my goodness. And he's definitely... I hope he likes running. I mean, his name is Dash, so... If he doesn't like running, that'll just be ironic, won't it? It's like, Dad, I hate running. Well, that didn't really pan out now, did it?
And we can think of another reason for the name Dash.
That's true. But maybe he'll like it because as soon as we can put him in a baby jogging stroller, which is like at the 6-month mark, you can jog with baby in the strollers.
We're looking forward to that.
We're looking forward to that because little Dashy is he's gonna be jogging with Daddy and Mommy, and I'm gonna run a couple races with him as well. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna get him a little shirt that says like Daddy's Pacer. Yeah, a little Daddy's Pacer onesie maybe, and then just push him across a few finish lines. That'll be fun. Okay, so again, David, this is common question. What is the crib situation? Great. We've got the couch that we're sitting on right now, but literally right there in front of the couch, we've got the crib or the bassinet, right? So I'm learning, right? I didn't even know what it was called. I just called it baby bed for like 6 months, but I know that it's a bassinet and you've got, bassinet. What's the thing that they like the
Moses basket.
Moses basket. Yeah, man, I guess I'm still learning. Yeah, there's a lot of like parenting terminology that you need to learn real fast. And we're also trying to learn some sign language as well, because apparently at 6 months you can communicate with babies by sign language. Her sister did a great job with that. So we're learning like milk and more, right? So like a few words a day and we'll pick up some sign language along the way, which would be so much fun.
Yeah.
It would be fun to just know sign language in general. So here we go. How we do baby well visits. Oh, okay.
It's a good
baby
question.
well visits. Is that like a checkup or something?
Yeah. So with a newborn, the first year you've got a lot of doctor's appointments.
Yeah.
So we are staying here through almost the 2-month mark, which is where a lot of the first like vaccinations start. But we specifically chose a pediatrician that's associated with a hospital, so that we would have my chart associated with all of his health records. And that way they have connections and makes it easier for us to find places on the road. Our goal is not to fly with Dash until he is like probably about 4 or 5 months old when we go to the Chicago Marathon. But then after that, we'll probably fly back home for some of his well visits, just so that he has that consistency of a pediatrician who knows him. But thankfully, there are ways to do shots on the road, especially keeping those immunization schedules are important. So we're going to be doing some of that and just working with it. We also found a really cool, through some of our other friends who have kids on the road, a really cool app called Blueberry Pediatrics. That allows you to have 24/7 access to a pediatrician through like
a telehealth.
Yeah, it's like telehealth, but for kids, which is really neat. So we're looking forward to trying that out. It's super affordable. They just like ship you a set of like
a startup kit with
I
guess the things you would need to
check on
vitals.
Baby's vitals and ears and all that kind of jazz. So we're using that as a backup plan too. So
hilarious comment, Jeff, and I agree with you 100%. A baby Cousin Eddie outfit would be amazing.
To match you for the marathon. Oh my goodness.
That would be amazing. Running a marathon with a stroller, definitely going to happen one of these days. Definitely.
You're crazy.
Definitely. Of course, he'll have to put up with me for like, I'll be encouraged to run faster because I'm not the milk mommy, so
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna
yeah,
work.
it probably wouldn't work all that well. He'll probably scream for like 2 hours, like, "Where's
Yeah,
mommy?"
I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon.
Yeah. Well, eventually when he's like off the milk, you know. Yeah. Peggy's asking, do we take turns burping Dash?
He kind of burps himself.
He does.
But mostly that's my turn. He's been doing a whole bunch of cluster feeding. So I feel so bad for Daniel. A lot of the times I'm like, okay, yeah, he's good. He's not a loaded bomb. You can hang out with him now.
That's what I call it.
And then he's like,
yeah.
He's still hungry.
It feels like Lauren's like, oh, can you take him for a minute? And she like hands him to me, and he just like loses his mind like a minute later.
Rude.
Not instantly, not all the time, but like I feel like she's handing me like a grenade where she's already pulled the pin, you know, and
He's just when he's hungry.
I know. He's hungry a lot. So
he is hungry a lot.
He's like a hungry milk monster.
Yeah, we call him the milk monster.
Yeah. Little Dashy the milk monster.
So real.
Renata, welcome to the chat. Man. Let's see here. Lori named your first horse Dash. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Marie, sign language is great, easy to learn. I would we should probably just continue it. It's just like a fun thing to know.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I have some deaf friends, and it would be really cool to speak to them in sign. So
definitely.
Yeah, so that would be really cool. Actually, one of them that just ran in the Deaf Olympics. If you're not familiar, there's actually an Olympics for people that are deaf, and he just ran in the Deaf Olympics representing his country, Germany, which is really cool. One of my good friends from online. So that's the beautiful thing about the internet. While you don't always get to see people face to face, we create these bonds, and we feel like you guys are all family in the same way that I check in with Thomas to see how he did in the race, sort of thing. You know, I mean, I think it's just one of the beautiful things about the internet.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, any questions? Yeah, again, feel free to ask. Elizabeth asked the reason for the middle name is
the short story is we wanted something that was like adventure and fun, and I was concerned that Dash's name, if his name was Dash, that it was too much like a nickname. And finally, after looking through like 100 baby books for names, Daniel Googled badass boy names, and Wilder was on the list, and it kind of checked all of the boxes.
It had the whole thirst for adventure thing, because we were researching the meaning to everything.
Yeah.
You know? That was really, really important to us. So Dash was obviously not only just handsome, but also, you know, the fast reference as well. Yeah. And we've watched The Incredibles 1 and 2 the last few nights.
Daniel's very excited about us being the Incredible family.
I know.
For his Disney race in January.
Lauren's going to dress up as Elastigirl. I'm going to dress up as Mr. Incredible. And then, of course, Baby Dash.
Dash will be Dash.
It'll be so much fun. We're such dorks.
Yeah, that's true.
We're such dorks. But for real, we're totally doing that.
Yeah, that's real.
Totally. You know what? You know, it's a funny thing that we didn't mention at the beginning of this. So many people thought that we could never do a live stream with a little one. And you know what? Bam, we did it.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that avoid live streams.
You mean from our friends who do YouTube and stuff?
That's true.
It would be hard.
Yeah,
well, I mean, he's
our friends, the Wads. They have a family. They're always like, we don't do live streams.
Well, they also have like way more kids.
That's true.
And we have one milk drunk child.
That's true. It's kind of cheating, right? We've got the milk drunk child, and you will not always be like this.
True. Okay, so Red asks, now with the baby, are you planning on updating the Airstream? There's a version with a bunk bed over the queen. We have seen that, and we actually looked at that at the Tampa Airstream.
The Tampa RV show.
Tampa RV show, thank you.
Yep.
I don't think that's ever going to be for us, mostly because we like the idea of having a little bit of space for mommy and daddy time. Another
10 feet extra space.
Yeah, that'd be great. So I don't think we're really interested in the bunk bed over the queen bed. But eventually our goal, we would love to have another one, and we want to have them relatively close together.
That's right.
So that they can be close and all that good stuff. So if that's the case, then we may have to look at what we're doing with our RV solution, because
maybe we just like renovate the Airstream party bus.
The Airstream party
bus with the rooftop deck.
If you haven't seen the Airstream party bus, you should Google it.
Have you ever seen it? It's an Airstream Class A and it has like a rooftop deck.
Yeah.
That thing is just dying to be gutted and just redone. That would be so much fun.
Truth.
Technically still an Airstream, but party deck up top.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You know?
Be a fun place to play. As long as it was safe.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know.
Maybe not a good idea with kids. So maybe we'll hold off on the party deck.
Maybe.
Airstream. Gosh, what else? We have lots of we're going to be doing some modifications to the Airstream. Some minor ones. Nothing too major because we've got Baby Dash in here now. So, yeah.
And we feel like so far we feel pretty settled in. I mean,
yeah,
there's definitely stuff we're still organizing and moving things around and figuring out like how our feng shui works now as a family of 3 in the Airstream. But I mean, we felt like it was a lot of room, just the 2 of us. So, I mean, Dash is tiny for now. And
I mean, the couch or the dinette converts to a table, or
does it? It converts to a table.
Sleep deprivation makes you say some silly things.
The dinette converts to a bed. So we've seen other people sleep, younger children there, etc. Oh, buddy.
Yes.
So there are options. We're just gonna go with the flow on it.
Odyssey life. Yes, you're just at Airstream Rally. You found out Dash came early. He did. He came 2 weeks early. Still technically a week before his due date, but he decided he had enough and was ready to join the outside world.
Yeah.
So we are going to be headed up to that main rally, Airstream Rally, and we're super excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
And Malia from Facebook is saying the Airstream
Airstream Sky Deck is what it's called.
Ah, got it. Prevo entertainer coach. That would be awesome.
We've looked at a lot of the Prevos. They're beautiful.
Man.
We also really like the what's the ones that Mitchell likes? The
Newmar. Yep.
One of my favorite ones at the Tampa RV show was a Newmar. So I can totally see us doing one of those too.
Yeah, see, we're saying Prevo instead of Prevost, right? Like we learn. Yeah. We get corrected one time and then it's like locked and loaded. Susan, fuel issues when headed north. No problems in Florida except for
it's expensive.
Yeah, I mean it's running anywhere between 548 and 569 here in the Tampa Bay area. Less Junk More Journeys out in Cali, and it was like they stopped at a gas station that was like $8 a gallon. Yeah. So, that's going to definitely drive up some of the costs for moving. Yeah, but it's not going to let us stop. It's not going to stop us from traveling because, traveling is in our soul. So if we have to like make adjustments to account for gas or whatever, like we'll do that because we got to travel. Mommy and Daddy are ready to travel.
Yeah, we're excited about getting back on the road.
We are. Yeah. And we're going to see your family on the way up there. And it's going to be.
Yep. Dash is going to get to meet his great grandparents.
Yeah. So Malia, we're running diesel. We also keep 2 5-gallon tanks in the back for the Jennies too, the generators. So we've got a 5-gallon for regular fuel, and then we've got a 5-gallon for diesel that we travel with as well. Mm-hmm. And I've been looking into expanded tanks, but that'll allow you to get like up to 900 miles per tank. But I don't know. Maybe I'll hold off on that for now. Into like whatever would make it more fuel efficient. We're looking into caps for the truck so that we can have more storage in the back of the truck. And a lot of them are on back order in upwards of 4 months for some of the caps, truck cappers. So that's something we're definitely going to do soon. A lot of the brands we talked to wanted to be paid like upfront. With no delivery date for some of the caps, which was really weird.
I bet that's how people feel about buying an Airstream right now.
Yeah, that's I
feel like we're having so many conversations with y'all about ordering your Airstreams, and then they keep getting pushed back over and over and over again, which is so sad.
Yeah. That is unfortunate. There's like everything is taking a little bit longer to come in. I mean, whether it's an Airstream or a truck cap or, parts for the whatever, it's like, it seems like everything's just taking so much longer. And some of the costs are obviously going up. So that's no surprise to anybody watching this, but definitely a consideration.
Yep. James asked how Dash is doing. He's doing so well. He's such a content baby. And who knows if that will last. It may just be a phase while we're still really super sleepy and before our due date. But for now, we're enjoying it and just cherishing every moment because he's so sweet.
Okay, here we go. We're getting this corrected once and for all. Corrected by our Canadian friends. So it's Prevo. Okay, got it. I love it.
So we had this conversation the other day, and I told Daniel they have a Prevo.
Got it. Prevo.
Dealership, manufacturing facility, corporate headquarters in Goodlettsville, Tennessee, which is where I grew up. And I can guarantee you that we don't know how to pronounce it.
If it's a French name, if you take a French company and you pop it in Goodlettsville, Tennessee.
Yeah, Goodlettsville, Tennessee.
It's who knows what. Yeah.
You're in trouble for how it's going to be pronounced for sure.
Yeah, you're adding French with Southern.
Oh, buddy.
David from Facebook saying he added the 55-gallon replacement tank on his 250. Okay, so we have a 250 as well. Best decision ever. That is awesome.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's very true. It's very true.
Yeah. ARE truck caps on Craigslist used. I have not considered that. So that's a
good idea.
Man, that is a great idea. I'm going to have to look at the used market. That's a really, really good idea. So I appreciate that.
So when we first brought baby Dash home to the Airstream, all he could do was look up and stare at the aluminum, which he's kind of doing now, which is very cute.
He likes to stare. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Look over here. What? There we go. There we go. See, there he is.
Yeah.
He's got his eyes open. I don't know for how long, but
probably not for very long.
Yeah. It's like, what is going on here?
He's like, y'all are crazy.
Yeah. James, have you looked into building the truck top yourself?
Can you
I have not. Yeah, I know that there are companies that can definitely manufacture it for you, and that would be cool. After seeing some of the other truck toppers, I would definitely have some ideas on how it could be built out. I was looking at also one from a company called Smart Cap, and it has like a gull-wing door, and it has like a tool area as well. So I thought that would be kind of cool to put all of the connecting tools in that side, like gull-wing door tool area.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of really cool caps. Probably the best cap right now is the one you can get because they're all back ordered.
Not untrue.
I even called a couple of the manufacturers and they're like, we have no ETA. We're trying to ramp up production. And I think that's the case for a lot of companies right now. Yeah, it's definitely.
Oh, Becky asked, how's life having a newborn baby? How is sleeping going? Sleeping is actually way better than what we expected it to be. I mean, obviously we're getting him up in the middle of the night. I'm breastfeeding, so he has to be fed every, 3-4 hours max. Although he's kind of funny if he doesn't want to eat, like he's just not going to eat. So we've just been like following his lead and feeding him appropriately. But we feed him around 11 o'clock and then he wakes up around 3 and feed him again. And then we get up around 7. So we're doing good. We definitely have a lot more rest than we expected to.
Does Dash have a beeper yet or going straight to cell phone? Oh, man. I think with Dash, he's probably, one, we're keeping technology away from him as well. That's kind of silly because we are on a live stream. We're keeping him away from technology. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, no, but I think by the time Dashy gets up here, or grows up, he's going to be.
Are they going to have cell phone implants?
I don't even know. Like wearables, probably, right? Like all of I don't even know. I mean, the way technology changes, it has been insane. Paul is saying, check out that dimple on his chin, right? Like, where's that coming from?
Apparently, I have one. Just little. That's
Yeah,
what
you
the
do have one.
pediatrician said.
Oh yeah, you do have one.
Yeah.
It is little. So he even got your chin.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, there. Say nothing. Yeah. So
Uh-oh.
little Dashy got mama's chin.
Yep, and I think the milk monster is coming back out again.
Tina's stopping by to say hi. What's up, Stubblefields? And happy
Hey,
birthday
guys.
to Mark, by the way. Birthday boy.
Yep.
Here's a good one.
Okay.
Are you sore after having a baby or not? I mean, that's a very good question.
I actually feel really good. I mean, I've been a little bit sore, just like naturally. But overall, not bad at all. Really, really good recovery
Yeah.
so far. Okay, well, I think we're gonna have to call it a day because I think
that's
in
what we
the
gotta
next
do.
couple of minutes,
I know. So we have
the
to do
milk
this.
monster is gonna get real serious.
We'll just do, we'll do more periodic live streams. We can do them more consistently here. We're not going to do them with Starlink. That was an epic fail tonight. So we'll just stick with Verizon from here on out. But yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's his milk face right there. See that? Milk face.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what he's doing right there. But again, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you all so much for joining us tonight.
Y'all have sent us so much love on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and we could not possibly be more thankful for you guys and all the love that you've given Dash already. We feel really, really blessed.
We might not get to all the comments, but I want you guys to know that we read all of them, and we appreciate all of them. We've been a little busy, so we haven't been able to respond as much lately, but I just want you to know that when you guys are leaving comments, we read them and we appreciate them all. So honestly,
so all the love, guys. We will see you very soon, and stay tuned. Our birth video is coming your way.
That's true.
We'll talk soon, guys. Bye.
Have a good Monday evening.